Hey there, and welcome to Good Grief, the podcast where we get real about grief, loss, and all the messy, beautiful emotions that come with them. I'm Sylvia, your guide on this journey, and today we're unpacking what grief really means. Spoiler alert, it's not just about tears and tissues. There's a lot more going on beneath the surface. So what is grief? Well, it's a natural, complicated process that kicks in when something important goes missing in our lives. And that something can be a whole lot of things, not just the loss of a loved one, but also a breakup, losing a job, moving to a new city, or any big change that throws our emotional world off balance. Here's the thing, grief is unique as your fingerprint. How you experience it depends on the kind of loss you've faced, your personality, your culture, and the people around you. So if your grief looks different from someone else's, that's totally okay. In fact, it's expected. Let's start with the big one, the loss of a loved one. This is often the kind of grief that knocks the wind out of us, whether it's a parent, a spouse, a child, a close friend, or even a furry family member. Losing someone we love can leave us feeling hollow, sad, and questioning everything about who we are. For example, losing a parent might make us think about our own mortality and what really matters in life. Deep stuff, right? But grief doesn't just show up when someone dies. Take divorce or the end of a relationship. Even though the person is still around somewhere, losing that connection means saying goodbye to a companion and a confidant in a shared future. It's like your heart's been through a breakup party. It didn't RSV. Okay, let me reread that again. It's like your heart's been through a breakup party it didn't RSVP to. This kind of grief can bring up all sorts of feelings rejection, guilt, anger, and that scary what now feeling. Just remember, it's perfectly normal to grieve a relationship and healing takes time. No fast passes here. Then there's the loss of a job or a big career shake-up. Our work often feels like part of who we are, our purpose, our paycheck, our pride. Losing a job can make us feel like we've lost a piece of ourselves. But here's a little secret. Your worth isn't tied to your job title. You're way more than that, and new doors will open. Promise. Other losses can sneak up on us too. Moving to a new place, changes in family, losing a dream, or dealing with a chronic illness. Each of these can stir up grief in their own way. For example, a chronic health diagnosis might mean grieving the loss of your old normal and figuring out new way to live. Now here's something important. Grief isn't a straight line, and it definitely doesn't come with a schedule. Some days you might want to talk it out with anyone who'll listen. Other days you might just want to binge, watch your favorite show, and hide under a blanket. Both are okay. The key is to let yourself feel whatever comes up and find your own way to cope. If you're in the thick of grief right now, know this. You're not alone, and there's no right way to do this. Be kind to yourself, lean on your people, and take it one day at a time. Before I sign off, here's a quick recap to tuck in your pocket. So, one, grief is a natural, complex response to losing something important, whether it's a person, a relationship, a job, or a big life change. Two, everyone's grief is personal and shaped by many factors. So yours will look different from anyone else's, and that's okay. Three, losing a loved one can bring deep sadness and shake your sense of self. Four, the end of a relationship means grieving the loss of a shared life and companionship. Five, job loss can rattle your confidence, but it doesn't define your value. Six, other life changes, moving, family shifts, health issues can also trigger grief. And seven, remember, grief isn't a straight path, it's messy, unpredictable, and uniquely yours. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on Good Grief today. If this episode spoke to you, please share it with someone who might need a little extra support. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a conversation about healing, hope, and yes, a little bit of heart. Until next time, take good care of yourself and maybe sneak in a little chocolate. You deserve it.